Hi, Ari Mermelstein here for the week six discussion board. So the first question is, just about reading. So, the reading that caught my attention was the what is employee satisfaction, employee engagement versus employee satisfaction, and it was pretty interesting to see um, just like the difference between them, how satisfaction is really like just getting what you want out of the job, salary wise, flexibility wise. Um, are you being fairly compensated? Are you getting, is it a management structure to your liking? Um, and as opposed to employee engagement, which is more like, are you feeling fulfilled in the job? Do you feel like your job has purpose and meaning? So it's interesting to see how engagement doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're not satisfied with the job, but it's not the same thing. So that was, an interesting differential to me. The next thing is, so what are your attitudes on employees related to lateness, right? So, yeah, I believe lateness has to do with, well, after also reading the other article of what's it called again? Right, that lateness has more to do with satisfaction than like with what some people might think with other related factors like what's your mode of transportation and how far do you live from work and what is your personal life like, kids, family, things that are just time consuming. But like the article says, and that I agree with, is that it really has to do with how much effort you're willing to put into the job because of how satisfied you are. If someone is not motivated for their job, is not satisfied, they're not going to be motivated to get to work on time. So I think that is a much bigger factor than anything else, like personal life, commuting, um, stuff like that. And also, how committed am I to my job right now? Getting a little personal. Um, to be very honest, I am not very committed. I'm honestly looking for new employment. I am currently employed, but am currently seeking new employment. And, it's for reasons that we've gone through over this class. Reasons I've read in other weeks and other articles, and that I've spoken um, about management, compensation, and after almost 5 years on this, no, more than 5 years on this job, 5 plus years, almost closer to six, you know, um, it's just time to move on, and the satisfaction, the motivation is not there anymore. And then the last question of about two people having the same job, um, right, and give underlying reasons why they react differently to the identical jobs. So I don't know two people. I don't know that have had the same job and what that would really mean, but I would think it's things that we discussed as well, like being able to not being having different priorities for different people. If like I mentioned in the beginning, if one's person, if someone, difference between satisfaction and engagement, are two different priorities as well. If someone's priority is satisfaction, which means to have the support of management, to have fair compensation, to have a fair workload, um, then that is one person's priorities. Another person's priorities could be to have meaning out of a job, to feel fulfilled, and get that kind of engagement and camaraderie with people. So two people could have the same exact job in an office setting, um, but and they could work for a good company and have good compensation and good workload and good management support. But if the person's wants more engagement and wants more fulfillment, then maybe they should be working for like a nonprofit where they would feel fulfilled, but not be getting compensated that way, and vice versa. If someone's working in like a nonprofit and doing meaningful work, but the money's not there, and they have to do a lot of fundraising and stuff like that, and not getting a lot of support, then but they have a family to support, and so that could be. I think I'm getting my point across, but I think that two people have the same job, but depending on what their motivations are, could have two very different outcomes. I wasn't all over the place. I did pause once or twice, so it might look a little funny, and I might have repeated myself. But I hope you enjoyed.